Hello everyone, my name is Javier Ocasio Perez. I'm originally from Puerto Rico and I work out at the Gold's Gym in Bowie, Maryland with Compel Fitness. And during the day, I'm a computer engineer working at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center. I originally signed up with Compel in about July of last year. The interesting thing is that I used to be overweight way back home when I used to live in Puerto Rico, ever since like a little kid. So there's a lot of bullying and you just feel uncomfortable with being overweight. So I was able on my own to figure out how to lose the weight, but I was looking for something more. I mean, I always knew that I could do more than just be, like skinny pretty much, because I was skinny for a long time. So I wanted to gain muscle, and I initially started doing it myself, but I just couldn't figure it out. And that's when I decided like, I need a personal trainer to show me how to do this. I just read articles online, and they tell you have to eat a lot of protein and carbs. And I remember there was a point where I tried bulking, but I just did it incorrectly, and I gained a bunch of weight. And it sucked because I feel like I probably did gain muscle, but it was all underneath the fat. So yeah, my diet was just not controlled versus with Compel. And when I started doing my workout programs, I started logging everything I ate, to the point that now I do it based on ratios. Like I do 40% carbs, 40% protein, and 20% fats. And that's working out very well for me. When I was just focused on just losing the weight, it would be mainly cardio, right? So I would do, the treadmill. It would have a little bit of like weight training, but not that much. But it would be the same workout Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I had no idea. I'm like, well, I guess it works, or it should work. Versus now, my workout is entirely different pretty much every day. There's always something different, and it's working. I mean, I have to say, initially I doubted what Terrence was giving me, but I trusted him, and it paid off. So I'm glad I did. So throughout my life, ever since I've been a kid, I've always been very focused, like on studies, like keeping good grades. Like education is very important. And I would see pictures and I would see like, gosh, like there's this like, like fat boy who's a nerd. But I knew that that's not me. Like there's more than that particular aspect to me. Like, so I always knew like there was something more. I just had to somehow carve it out of that particular image. But it's good, it's a good feeling. And I didn't have that feeling before. Before it was just more like, yeah, you have a lot of accomplishments, which is great, but there was something missing. Throughout this past year, I have accomplished something that to me is kind of like unbelievable. I gained around 14 to 15 pounds of lean muscle mass and virtually no body fat. All that I gained was pretty much muscle. I used to wear like around small shirts, and I would see progressively they would stop fitting, like my chest and my shoulders. I have to go to a medium, and then the medium stopped fitting. I had to go to a large. It feels great, but it's been amazing. And then I used to like take pictures of myself pretty much like every month, and then compare it. And it's just mind blowing. Like if you see a picture of me now versus when I started it, it's almost like how did this happen? So it's been pretty amazing, yeah. So if you're someone that it's either overweight or skinny that wants to gain muscle, and it's pretty much just stuck in a place where you think you can't do this or it's hard to start, I was there, exactly where you are right now. And you come to the realization that you have to change, and it starts first mentally with believing that you can do this. And then the other part is you have to reach out for help. It just pays off to go to a professional, like a personal trainer. Every penny was worth it. Like, I don't regret it at all. It was probably the best money I spent in my life because of what I have now. And then you get to the point where you can do it on your own, and then you just keep going. And it's pretty much a lifelong commitment that you have. So you can do it. It's possible. Here's the proof.